Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, his attorney, Rise from the Ashes. It would appear that Gumshoe will not let us go into the chief's office. So we have to find something, or someone, that will give us something that will convince Gumshoe. So, what about Edgeworth? Maybe he can do something? No one's here today, not even Miss Star. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we've proven in court today that no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Anyway, let's go up to the High Prosecutor's office. I wonder if his Edgeworth is back yet. There it is. It looks like he's writing something. What are you doing here? You sure spit through that paper on the floor. Out in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years of retrievals flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edward. I'm rooting for you. That's Edward for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Yes, you do. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do will erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as the prosecutor's charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuse I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, I take pride in my work. So tell me why? Why is it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can keep this kind of a mission bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you get on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on trial. Tomorrow is the last day. It's the judge and prosecutors. I bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? That list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been the part of the investigation, but at the time there was only one thing on my mind. I'd use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture, something seems strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony of her decision, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were avoided this? Those evening royals can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up running my fist in the morning, and went over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just as an end, clearing some stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. Oh yeah, Jim asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed off a year ago. They asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's a story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to. That's right. Well, is there anything we can present to Edgeworth? Like the team picture? This picture was hanging in the wall in Chilkin's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like it was taken when he received the King's Prosecutor's Trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes, the trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different from yours. Yes, you're right. I remember now. Remember what? That was the actual prosecutor trophy used until that time. There's a story behind it. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's on Paul ready. Contradiction. That's what the hour is based on. Huh? This word originates from the Chinese trail. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it though, for a mistake? Very well. Liar. Felix, you don't know square about that. Long ago in the kingdom, too, there was an North merchant. One day, he presented a king with two items. The first was a halberd. He claimed it could slide through any shield or armor. The second was a shield that could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items is clearly both. When you printed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And two, the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant as the last 4 words. But it's our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks Mr. Edward, I learned something new today. That's funny. Maybe that's so, but why were you only given a shield? You know, to ask this to Gant. 2 years ago, he had the bird part of the award spell. 2 years ago, he had the airport part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. Interesting. And why will he? Anyway, let's try and see what that piece of paper that he threw on the floor was. I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Miss Wright, let's take a look. Are you crazy? Interesting right there. Just right here, I'll check it out. Hey, Hedgeworth. Is that just a gunshot window there? Oh no, it's falling to the ground. Hold on, let me see what this girl is doing running around my feet. He didn't even look. What? Let up. If you can read, I'll read it for you. It says, letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, Mr. Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else will forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think it's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it somehow. Why would you do that? Anyway, does he have anything else to say? No, he doesn't. Okay, let's go. Oh, Gumshoe, I've got something to show you. I don't know what this is. Excuse me? Ah, and a star. Excuse me, would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Star, I guess she's out of lunch. You suddenly hard to cure the sword, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sought to cast Nepal to discover milk. Still, I never thought you'd go again that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in the trial was involved in the Sun incident. Not only that, but the murderer killed on the very day of the evidence transferal from that case. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness. The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much the past you dig up, won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when heated. Mr. Zeta told Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We traded him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive when I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jack Marshall, too, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? We were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake live like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Sky. My sister? The best of the best were put on the SL9 case. Of course, they were led by the legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we're so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dog got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you didn't have any proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite simple as it seems. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used? Damon Gant and Lana Sky. 2 years ago, Gant was chief detective and Lana was second in command. We were the best. They still all came together, didn't they? Damon Gant magnetism in particular was at most unreal. His magnetism? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the case he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I think you're just talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crude and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall! When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one would stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean, that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know. But one thing's for sure. Ever since Kai's dead, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. You listen to me, Rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Well, thank you for your insightful words. I don't think we have anything to show you, so let's head over to the police department and meet up with Gumshoe because I have a plan. Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think it means just jockey. Oh, that DJ. I can admire your persistency, but my answer is still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. He'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene of the SN9 incident. I have to have a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make it change its mind. Yes, there is. Oh, excuse me. Look at this, Edgeworth. I mean Gumshoe. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I can't believe we've pushed him this far! Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. At first I thought he was as cold as ice. But now I know it's different. He trusted us detectives to provide him with some evidence. But we betrayed him. Detective. That's it, I've made up my mind. But... Here, take my ID card. We can't do that if someone found out. We wouldn't let you off at the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's a secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, detective, thank you. Thank you, detective, and now let's move back to the chief's office. It's time to investigate. Here you go, Mr. Wright. Well, there's no going back now. Gumshoe's race isn't there now. Open sesame! If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a gunner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bring me out. Ow! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing here, sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? That's another lie. Hey, don't do that to my card. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look at one myself. Besides, we're hauling this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, only one thing to do. Examine the whole room. Let's begin with that thing over here. This is a safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code is needed to be entered in this panel to open it. Again, the words are coming out wrong in my mouth. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. A 7-digit number. Where have we seen that before? Huh. I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want for my birthday. It's... I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Well, there we go. The only 7-digit number we've seen in the past that didn't belong to anyone. And what do you know? It works. Bingo! What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, Paul? Dude. I don't think anyone is born the 7/7 of the 77th month in the year 7777. We're in 2015 anyway. 7777777. The finally the card number on that card. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day? You mean 777777777? That high the number? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. Let's Chief get inside the number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Yeah, let's do that. Is there anyone in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a shot from a broken cup. This someone looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? This looks like the missing piece from the jar. There's something else in here too. What's this? It looks like a piece of cloth with a handprint. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the ship made up the design? I don't think so. Oh, well, it was just a tough. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken bottle from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. But unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, now you have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these 2 items related to some incident? Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective. Okay, let's do just that. Now, first up, the jar. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? All of us put that together. Oh, those were the days. It's kind of ready to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from the case? That's right, one of the shots had an SM9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one that was in the safe? Yes, that one, that was in the safe. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, Paul. Show us what Rick can do. It's alright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, it will prove Chief again was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Well, at least this time there's only one piece, so... hello? No, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Crap. Come on. Why am I only able to turn it around? Come on. Assemble fragments. Oh. There we go. There, it fits like a charm. That of course means Chief Gan really had knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, it considered a piece of evidence from this incident. But... Hey guys, get a load of this! What is it? This piece you just attached is different from the others. There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gan hide this in this safe? Well... Now, I'd also like to... Hold on, bring up the code record. Let's do some luminol testing fluid. Oh, right, I need to be facing my way. Thankfully, I don't have to go too far. Whoa, this area must have been covered in blood. Is this from that incident? It must be, when Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. 2 years have passed, so the relation's kind of dull. Some murder already did take place here. Just out of curiosity. No, nothing else? Anywhere else? No? Okay. Woo, don't talk. That is on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No sir, this is entirely Chief Gan's office now. They practice a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at the New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches the desk? No one except Chief Gan and the cleaning lady who's in near each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clue remaining. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SM9 crime scenes. I mean, that's the only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, couldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to stop bothering you, Paul. You don't just let it go at that. Sorry, this is starting to get my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gan might be a suspect, do you? What? Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do we think of him? Chief Gan. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet. There he goes, he's yelling me again. Alright. Now let's keep on examining. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gan's desk. Speaking of that, when were we here earlier? Oh, it's you two! Chief Gan. You put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence used in a case. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list was twice as long as this. Hey, look at the case name. Huh? That's a line incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence list. Normally if they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-sized list of evidence. That list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists are twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. Okay. Anything on that statue? This is the real deal, isn't it? These are his weapons. Sure is, Paul. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, not this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it, I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You don't have any taxes to pay yet. Be careful what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. I don't think it fits in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. Okay, what else? This was Lada's desk. It sure was steady. Lada's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lada ever come back here? No. Children must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. Where the stuffed legions are made of? Where the stuffed legions are made of? Does he keep it in memory of her, or in memory of the crime? These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture tray on the left shelf. Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. That's a window. Yeah, that's a window. Nobody cares about that. Well, hold on. Let's see. Wait, where is... Where is... Oh! Right. Okay, maybe I can... I want to take some fingerprint. And I think that's gonna be the last thing I do, so... Detective Gumshoe. I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So, you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town. Cheers. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that glove we found in the safe. Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Shit, where's the sense of humor? Okay, Mr. Wright, let's take our prints. Sprinkle the powder on the glove. Then, once we've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told 1,000,000 times. Alright, let's get this over with. Yes, let's get this over with. Next time on the continuation of Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.